Hey guys, Chris here again. So I've had a couple requests for a like if I could make a duct for the layer cooling fan. Um, like the one like these. Um, they like to melt and stuff like that. Um, and then they're not very they don't do a very good job from what I've experienced. And then the reason why I've had some requests is because I've been showing my machine and the new carbon fiber build plate and everything, uh, and they've seen this on there. This is the a duct that a friend. This came with this machine. I bought this from a friend, and it came with this on it. He's the one that designed this, and I didn't want to bother him with any of that, like the file or anything. I don't know if he had the file or anything anymore. So um, I went ahead and designed my own. So it's just a transparent ABS, and then the walls are 1 millimeter thick, and the fan. I've got the fan right here. Um, so that I'm trying to get the fan lined up here with one hand, but sorry guys, but that just kind of lines up like this, and just press fits together. Um, you can kind of see how it goes together here. There, just like that. It just pushes in. Oh, there it goes. Now it's seated all the way in, and there's a little notch for that, the clip there that holds the clamshell together. But this is basically all it is, that I came up with. This is my first time trying to design one of these, so I'm not sure if I did a good job yet or not. But it definitely seems pretty efficient, um, and so you can kind of see how it just kind of lines up like this. You just line up the original holes to the original bracket. You're going to want a washer in between the fan and the actual bracket, because there is a little bit of a gap here because of the the flange for the fan. And then it basically it just kind of sits like this. You kind of see, so the air, most of the air comes out the front part of it. So, and that lines up pretty much right in line with the nozzle. So let me just try to plug it in here a sec. I need a third arm. Okay, here we go. So I've got the fan powered on in Duet to 100%, and so it's just blowing. I don't know if you can hear that. Most of the air that's coming out is not so much back here, but it's like right up in the front here. Most of the air is coming out, and you can kind of see the vents are at an angle, so it's kind of throwing heat, or not heat, throwing the air down at the print, instead of at the hot end. And basically if you guys want to use one of these, or any fan shroud for that matter, I highly recommend a heater block sock to help protect and shield it from the heat. It's really difficult to get a fan duct down, you know, with the way this is set up here. It's really hard to get a duct right where we want it. This is kind of, you know, kind of the best setup I could really think of here. So it's pretty much right in line with the bottom of the heater block when it's mounted in a hole location. If you forget the washers, it will want to do that. You know, you want to make sure you got the washers up here, and then, you know, you want to make sure that it's straight down, but it's nice and out of the way. You know, the reason why I wanted to do it like this instead of the way my friend did it was because the duct for his goes across the front and it reaches around the other side, and it kind of blocked the layer cooling fan a little, or not the layer cooling fan, the fin stack fan. It's kind of blocked that a little bit. So anyway, I thought about maybe cooling from front and back instead, and it should work fine with the stock Fusion 3 F-410 carriage system. So if you don't have the upgrade, this should still work for it. The carriage bracket on the original does come down a little bit more, but as you can see, I've kind of designed it so that there's a little bit more space, you know, for travel. So it should work fine, and clear the bracket there. But anyway, what I'm gonna be doing is finding a way to share the STL file. What I did was I just use ABS. It's transparent, and I had a profile that I used. I can maybe share that with you guys if you need it. But I I printed it like this. You can see where it was right there. There's not a lot of contact to the bed, so I've got a I had some supports on the heel here, because that's, you know, it's gonna want to mess the print up like right there, and it's a little tricky because you've got two different islands here until it gets up to here, then they connect together. So, you know, all that leverage down on the little surface area here, you know, it was having a little trouble, you know, staying stuck. So I got some supports there, and that worked fine. I slowed down the layer times so that, you know, this is really thin, and if I leave the profile the way it was, it would spit out filament too fast before it could cool down, and it'd just make a gobby mess. But I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is going to work pretty good. So anybody want to maybe try this out, you know, I'm going to maybe Thingiverse or something like that. I'll try to get the file up. But I don't have any glue either, so this can just pop off, which is really nice. You don't have to glue it. So what I did with the ABS as well is you know, things shrink a little bit, so you got to compensate. So I went up 0.6% on the overall size on scale. So, all right, just take a look on Thingiverse. I'm going to, you know, put it on there probably, and I'm going to make sure anybody that needs one of these or wants to try one, they can let me know. If there's any problems with people that are trying it, if there's something wrong that I need to change, just let me know. All right, take care, guys.